Hello everyone, I am James. This is Swiss Mercs. So there's another country that is in need. They want to pay for our troops. Magdeburg. Let's see, Magdeburg is fighting... It's the Magdeburgian conquest of Brunswick. So Magdeburg versus Brunswick, Schleswig-Holstein, Mecklenburg-Schwerin, and Schwarzburg. So Magdeburg just totally Leroy Jenkins themselves and is fighting 4 countries. What is that for? Brunswick. So they're going to fight 4 countries for this one province. And that's because Brunswick has 2 junior partners. Along the coast. Well, Magdeburg's kind of, despite only being a 2-province country, they're pretty rich. They have 40 development, which is more than half of our development. They will pay us 2.2 times maintenance, so we'll get 121 ducats up front. And this war might actually go on for a long time, so they might end up paying us 6.73 ducats a month. We're going to take those ducats. We're going to go up there and siege down Schwarzburg. We're going to cancel military access with Milan so we don't lose dip. Good luck, Magdeburg. So I actually looked at the decision for a free university, and I meet all the requirements that I know of, at least. It has to be before 1550. You have to be Catholic, which I am. You can't have a university in your region, which there is no university in my entire region, because there's none in my country, and there's none in Tesin or Grischun. If I can hit those provinces. Your education multiplier has to be below 1.25. Ours is 1. You have to have an upper class pop. We have almost 5. You can't support the anti-pope, which there is no anti-pope, so we can't support him. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's a decision, but I'm not sure. If it's dependent on piety or influence, then we'll influence every time we get a new ruler. I could just donate to the church, which I've done a couple of times already. So if it's piety, I'm not actually sure how to do that, because we're all of our provinces are Catholic, so that kind of limits some of the things that we can do. Like we can't pursue, where is it? What's it called? We can't persecute other religions because there are none. We can't, there's a lot of stuff that we can't do. The only way I could think would be to get idea groups, but I'm not sure I want to do entire idea groups just for like 10 piety. I have done economics, so that was the next one that I'm doing. Let's see, we can do... I'll hold off on the next mill idea group, because we're almost at that time to get the next tech. Oh, okay, Ruppen joined Magdeburg. I was wondering what was going on with that. They lost a battle, though. I was thinking there was a second war going on. I'm gonna hold off on the university, though. For now, at least. Until I know. Let's see. So, I want to build something in the capital, so I think I'm going to build a city hall. $768 ducats. That's an extra 10 urban gravity. A little bit of local unrest, which really doesn't matter. Some supply limit, garrison growth. Pretty much just urban gravity. Let's get that underway. We've won the siege of Schwarzburg. They were pieced out. I want to fight somebody. We're gonna fight. Stack wipe them. Let's go over here and siege down Uckermark. Heidelberg is now owned by Bohemia. Interesting. It's a lot of ducats they're spending for one province. Looks like this is the only war in Europe going on. Still no French attempt to get their provinces back. They're like, you know what? England's doing a lot better job administering them. We're just gonna let them have it for the rest of the rest of eternity. We don't want it. The Ottomans really aren't expanding as much as well. They're kind of going this way, but they're not really doing anything in the Balkans. They did take Constantinople. When was that? $1409. So yeah, they took that a long time ago. Our capital still kind of sucks. It only has a minor center of trade. There's also a mundane urban good, but it's not. It's 1.6, so that's really far off. Probably because there's no... There's one workshop. It should actually increase as we get more urban pop in that province, so that should start steamrolling as well. Profiteering in Lausanne. We'll do that one. They don't want to give that province over. Grischun allied with Aachen. You could potentially call Meissen and Salazzo into a war. I think if I wait while Bohemia's at war, I could maybe snipe this province. It's gonna have to be one of those things where I try and sneak it in, because there's no way I'm going to defeat Bohemia heads up. They might lose the emperorship potentially, although it looks like they remained Catholic, so probably not. Austria's kind of been limited since they didn't grab the Tyrol provinces, and Milan kind of expanded up here. They block them. They're not really going to be able to expand into Hungary. They can't expand north into Bohemia. They can't expand west. Kind of just stuck right there. Alright, looks like Magdeburg has to pay us 6.73 now, so we're making 9 ducats a month. Close to 10 ducats a month. Probably just hang out here for a little bit. I've already done a lot. I knocked out Schwarzburg, I took Uckermark. My men deserve a vacation. Furstenberg embraced banking. Alright. Grenoble's dropped down to 28%, so they dropped 3% from removing that one privilege. Yeah, I'll probably build up my capital and then probably try to flip Bern to the burghers. Maybe do a little bit of building in Geneva as well, since they also have a trade modifier. But yeah, it's probably best to try to kickstart my capital into developing. Milan's at war with another Bayern. So I think I at least want the largest city in the region modifier in my capital. I think once I get that, it'll start steamrolling. My piety keeps dropping. It's negative 20. We're not a very pious people. Oh, the war is over. Holland and Bärenstraubing. Holland would probably pay a lot. They're fighting Milan. Essentially, do I want to rent out to Milan or Milan's enemies? After Magdeburg cancels her contract. Ah, there they go. They were quick. Milan will pay 1.2. I imagine Bayern's not going to really pay anything. Holland will pay 1.9. Normally I wouldn't want to help Milan, but all the provinces they're taking are worthless, so I would just have to get to Holland. Alright, well, I'm going to end this part here and then pick it up in the next part. Probably rent out to Holland. We'll see. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.